Not even the giant Galapagos tortoises would look so big next to the species you're about to see. They're taller than an average human being. The biggest turtle in the world. A giant still alive. From the vast waters of the Atlantic, Pacific, Indian Oceans, and even the Mediterranean, the majestic leatherback sea turtle makes its monumental entrance. It's such a large marine reptile, it can be 9.9 feet long and weigh an enormous 1,764 pounds. Take a look and be amazed! Not only its incredible dimensions make it special. Have you noticed yet? Exactly! It's the only sea turtle without a hard shell currently. Its back isn't covered by the common bony shields, but is instead made of soft connective tissue strengthened by thousands of polygonal osteoderms. Its skin color is predominantly dark, with scattered whitish spots on the neck, ventral area, and fins, making it impossible to confuse it. Plus, it's the only representative species of the Dermatochilidae family. Characterized by being highly migratory, they can move for several thousand miles to depths of more than 3,280 feet. They're great divers. And it seems that so much physical exertion implies a very good diet. So this species can eat an amount of jellyfish equivalent to its own weight per day. That is, up to 50 individuals of large jellyfish. However, its diet is supplemented by seaweed and occasionally eats fish, crustaceans, squid, and sea urchins. Sadly, these tortoises often suffocate eating plastic. Not to mention its existence is also threatened by incidental fishing, exploitation of eggs, and incidental capture of turtles. In the last 10 years, its global population has decreased by 80%, and it's classified as a critically endangered species. Will we ever change history? The largest turtle on record. The National Museum Cardiff has been home for many years to the largest and heaviest leatherback sea turtle ever recorded, or at least to its fossil remains, because in the facility they exhibit this reptile discovered back in September 1988 on the Harlech Beach, Gwynedd, the UK. The turtle was about 100 years old when it died and drowned after being caught in some fishing lines. However, what drew attention worldwide was the gigantic dimensions of the animal. Almost 9.9 feet in length and 2,015 pounds in weight, surpassing the established average at that time. Preserving its remains wasn't an easy task for the museum staff who, after carrying out the necessary studies, removed the turtle skin to cover a mold and recreate the real shape of the body. Thus, the preservation throughout time is guaranteed. Currently, the museum's open to the public, so you can go and check it out for yourself. The largest in history. Belonging to the extinct family of sea turtles Protostegidae, the genus Archelon was and continues to be the largest exponent that came to inhabit the planet. They lived in America during the late Cretaceous, more than 66 million years ago approximately, and they're so old they came to cohabit with the dinosaurs. Can you imagine it? According to the fossil remains of this genus, in life they reached a length of 15 feet and a colossal weight of 3.5 tons. Impossible to surpass them. Like the gigantic leatherback turtle, the Archelon didn't have a solid shell either, but it had other features that differentiate it from today's turtles, such as a pointed tail, a narrow skull, and above all, a strong bite that reached 220 pounds of pressure, which allowed this species to enjoy the toughest shellfish. Although they were slow-moving, these large reptiles, when searching for their food, had the ability to capture fish that swam at high speeds and even defied the attack of killer sharks. As you'll never see them again. If the previous turtles were characterized by the lack of a solid shell, the Stupendimus geographicus turtles had completely different features. This extinct genus is the largest freshwater turtle that has ever existed. These turtles inhabited South America over 10 million years ago and had a shell almost 10 feet long that weighed nearly 2,204 pounds of pure bone structure. But that's not all. The really shocking thing is that the males had shells with horns. Yes, horns! According to the fossil remains that were found in Venezuela and Colombia, they used this feature to protect their huge skulls when they fought with other males or when they defended themselves from their main enemies, the also extinct Purosaurus or giant alligators. Although the exact cause of their extinction is unknown, The researchers point out that their habitat was interrupted when the Andes Mountains rose and separated the Amazon, Orinoco, and Magdalena rivers. That was the beginning of their end. Did you imagine that your cute turtle had a gigantic ancestry? If you enjoyed the information, like it, subscribe, and ring the bell. Keep enjoying more content. Just click here, here, and here.